GM just revealed one of three concepts that might be the future of America's sports car icon. This could be our first real look at a C9 Corvette. And while they stayed true to the original Corvette launch color of white, I want to show what this hypercar-inspired Corvette concept could look like in some additional Corvette colors. We're going to go into a little bit of design perspective, maybe change out the wheels, and I want to talk about where Corvette is going with these concepts. Welcome to the Photoshop Garage, where I teach Photoshop by looking at unique automotive concepts and creating unique automotive art. Let's hop right into today's video. Julian Thomas, former Lotus and Jaguar designer, is the person that's heading up this new UK studio that has created these concepts. I'm looking at this concept and I'm thinking to myself, man, Jaguar maybe should have tried harder to hold on to this guy. As a designer, I'm personally excited about the direction of this potential concept, but as you look through the comments, of course, like anything else, the internet is divided. Some people love it, some people hate it, and I think everyone's wondering if this radical design really could represent Corvette's future, or is this just a design marketing exercise that we'll never actually see anything out of? The Chevy Corvette is a legend in the automotive world, with 8 generations spanning over 7 decades, from the original C1 in 1953 through to the new current mid-engine C8. The Corvette has continued to evolve. Hartley J. Earl was the GM designer who commanded the initial project on a new Chevy sports car. His work led to the Corvette. However, Zora Arkus Duntov, a Belgian engineer, would lead the mechanical development that turned the Corvette from a convertible cruiser into a true American sports car. Chevy continued to tease this sports car at its very own car show called the Motorama, and on June 30th, 1953, just 6 months after displaying at Motorama, the first production C1 Corvette rolled off the Flint, Michigan production line. Only 300 cars were built that first year, and every single one of them was finished in polo white with a red interior. And kind of like what I think we're seeing right now, coming out of the C1 Corvette, Chevrolet was already working on a radical second generation model built by General Motors designer Bill Mitchell. The XP87 Stingray Racer was created to test the handling performance limits of what GM could do. The styling features were clearly a preview of a next generation version of this car. Over the years, the Corvette took on many forms. It was offered in many different colors, blues and reds, yellows, and this car always hit hard. So with the modern Corvette continuing to lean towards the super sports car, almost going into the hypercar setup with the rear engine, rear wheel drive, and then leaning into electrification as well. According to GM, the team in the UK was tasked with designing an all-new blank page approach to the Corvette nameplate. GM doesn't have any specific production intent with this design, so this is not the C9 Corvette specifically. However, GM did say that they plan to show off different takes from other design studios throughout the year, and it seems possible that we could see certain elements from these different builds go live in the C9 Corvette. Michael Simcoe, the Senior Vice President of Global Design, was quoted as saying, "As part of the Corvette creative study, we asked multiple studios to develop hypercar concepts, which we'll see more of later this year. It was important that they all pay homage to Corvette's historic DNA. I think this is a great start." But each studio brought their own unique creative interpretation to the project. That's exactly what our Advanced Design Studio Network is intended to do. Push the envelope, challenge convention, and imagine what could be. So far, we've seen the new car in blue, red, black. What's your favorite so far? You know what else looks good in different colors? Shirts. I've been working on a line of automotive enthusiast focused shirts powered by my new company called Driven Graphics Tees to help support the channel. And so if you need a shirt, check the link in the description below. You can go to the Photoshop Garage shop. You can use launch code PSGarage10, get 10% off everything in the store. New designs are being uploaded almost every single day. And this is one way that I am just trying to keep the lights on, keep the videos flowing. So if you want to support the channel, get a shirt. Let's see the Corvette in some more colors. When you go to Chevy's own website, there's so many options. They present the normal Stingray in red, E-Ray is blue, the Z06 is in that orange, that fire orange color, and then of course you got the ZR1 in that purple. So let's quickly go through and use this as our template to now envision this UK concept in all of these awesome colors. And of course, we're starting off with the traditional Arctic white. Looks good. We've got the black, the red, torch red, Riptide blue metallic, and now we're getting good. Hysteria purple metallic. I think this looks amazing. I always love this color. Purple cars, just like there's something about it. Maybe even some white wheels. Maybe the Strad man will see this video. This looks like a Strad allocation. Of course, we've got the Rapid blue. Beautiful, beautiful light blue color. Competition yellow. That legendary Sebring orange. The red mist metallic. And Seawolf gray. What I love about this gray is that it's not just gray. It's got like those green kind of highlight elements. Beautiful color. And honestly, because I really like this concept anyway, I had no doubt that the Corvette colors would look good, but I wanted to visualize it for myself. There's a lot of rumor mill stuff going on here, so we'll have to keep an eye on what GM's actually doing. I don't know about you guys, but I am seeing a lot of design cues from the early Corvettes in this new potential design language. I actually kind of like it. I mean, it's got some interesting elements like the gull wing doors. The split window on the back, maybe, but a split window on the front, very interesting. I've heard that they said that it's because it helps you to see the apex of the corner better. I don't know if that's true or not. Pushing it to a hypercar status, I don't know. Maybe that opens the door for them to bring back the Camaro nameplate and put that as its sports car and then position the Corvette as the hypercar. But if you like videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We've got more coming out. Of course, support the channel. You can grab a shirt at the description link below. And I will see you in the next video. Guys, God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen.